Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's your man James, aka JP, and good morning. It is extremely early. I went to sleep about 2 a.m. and got up now at 6:30. For what reason, I'm not entirely sure. I just want to be part of the whole Switch 2 launch experience. It's not every day that a brand new console comes out. Now, I already have a console pre-ordered through Target's website. However, that's not coming until next week. So it ships out today. It probably won't get here till next week, unfortunately. But I did want to still go to my local Target and just be there for the experience, see the displays that they have. I gave you guys a little bit of a preview last night. I was working at Target. If you guys don't know, Target is my second job, part-time. And I was working there last night and just seeing the displays starting to go up and take shape, having all the customers asking me about the Switch 2 and if we're going to get some, it just really got me really excited, which, to be honest, before last night, I wasn't really like too hype about the Switch 2, to be honest with you. So what we're going to do is head over to Target now, just check out the line, check out the vibes, and then also I'm going to pick up the Pro Controller in person because I did not pre-order that online, and I'm also going to pick up a physical copy of Mario Kart, which I did pre-order online, but I figured I'd just get one today just because, and then return the one that's coming in. I could also do the same with the Switch console. However, with the Switch console, I ended up getting a pretty good discount on it between some coupons and rewards dollars that I had and whatnot, so it doesn't make sense to buy one today and then return the one that comes in that I got all the discounts for. Mario Kart I did not get a discount for, unfortunately. So anyways, that's just kind of a brief summary. So without further ado, let's go ahead and head over to Target. And also, just because I'm not getting a Switch today does not mean we're still not going to be doing a video on it, because my cousin, he actually got his hands on a Switch 2 at midnight last night at GameStop. He lives about 2 hours away from me, but he's actually going to be coming down here later today so that I can unbox his Switch for you guys. So shout out to D-Moon, that is his nickname. Shout out to D-Moon for not opening his Switch and allowing me to be the first one to crack it open today so I can show you guys. So that's going to be in a later video today once he gets here, and then once I obviously go and get the accessories that I'm going to get right now from Target. So stay tuned for that. Sometime later today we'll have an unboxing and kind of a first impressions of the Switch 2. Alright, almost pulling up to Target now. I'm not really expecting to see a big line of people, to be quite honest with you. Oh, actually there looks like there's a line of people, but I don't think it's going to be that crazy. Let me see. You guys can't really see. I'll show you guys as we get closer. It looks like maybe about 10 to 15 people, which honestly is about what I figured would be, and that's plenty of consoles to go around. My store got, I would say, about like 35 of each console. So yeah, having 10 to 15 people here first thing in the morning, that is plenty of consoles to go around, and I'm sure some of these people are scalpers and resellers, but here is what the line is looking like. So honestly, not too crazy. Let's go ahead and park, and I don't know if I'm gonna get in line yet, just because I'm not actually getting the console, so it's like, what's the point? But I might, we'll see. 30 minutes left, only about maybe 10 more people showed up, and a majority of people here are for Pokemon cards, surprisingly, and not the Switch 2, which is actually pretty wild to me. right, you guys, so mission success. Honestly, that was probably the smoothest and easiest console launch of all time. I would say in total there was maybe about 40 people in line, and 15 of them maybe were for the Switch, and the rest of them were for Pokemon cards, which is mind-blowing. So you could literally walk into my local Target right now and get yourself a Switch, absolutely no problem. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if even later on today, the middle of the afternoon, or even late into the evening, you could still find Switches in stock, which is pretty crazy. So obviously, like I mentioned earlier, I did not pick up the Switch 2 console, but my cousin's on the way down with his now. So we'll take a look at that in a later video today. But I did get some of the accessories, and I am going to open these later on today as well with the Switch 2. But I just want to show off the Pro Controller right here. This is the box for it, which again, we'll take a closer look at later today. And we also got a physical version of Mario Kart, which there is an actual cartridge in here, which is nice. So there we go. Like I said, we'll take closer looks at all this stuff later. So there is that, and that's pretty much it. So honestly, there wasn't too much to show. I thought it would be a little bit more entertaining, a little bit more exciting, to be honest with you. It was kind of a very boring console launch, but it was still a part of history. And you know, I did get to see a little bit more updated displays compared to what we saw last night. Everything was fully stocked, which was nice. And yeah, I don't know, I would have liked maybe some freebies, like some stickers or something to commemorate like the launch of it, but there really wasn't anything. Unfortunately, Target wasn't really offering anything like that in terms of like bonus stuff for purchasing any of the stuff. But you know, it is what it is. It was still a cool moment in history, and I'll have this video to look back on, and just the memories of being there when the Switch 2 actually launched. But that's gonna do it for me. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Those links are all down in the description down below. And I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. Again, make sure you guys stay tuned and have those notifications on for the Switch 2 unboxing that's gonna be coming later today. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. As always, guys, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys next time.